doing? Well, I don't know why I'm recording this video right now. Maybe I just wanna see this video after few years and just really feel like I have come a long way. Or maybe it's for someone out there who really needs to hear this. And what I'm about to say right now may not resonate with everyone, or you might not get it where I am coming from. But recently, my life has been very calm. It's very peaceful. And when my life started getting peaceful, I started to worry. I started to worry that something was going wrong, that everyone is reaching places, everyone is doing something in their life, or at least they are trying to make something work. But I am here who is stuck in my mind. I am here who is just sitting and not doing anything. But that's not true at all. My solitude has taught me so many things that I'm so grateful that I learned it at such a young age. The mindset, the perspective that I have, sometimes I feel I'm so grateful that I learned it at such a young age. And if you're thinking all of these people who are achieving great things in life and you are somewhere falling behind, or you're just not doing enough, I'm not saying be lazy. Being lazy is a different thing. But if you feel like you're sort of missing out, I would like you to know that you're not missing out on anything. You're not missing out on any experience. You're not missing out on life. The main thing, the things are getting harder for you, is that you're not learning from it. You're not learning the lessons. What is this thing trying to teach me? Actually, being lost is a privilege. Being lost in your thoughts, feeling that your mind is torturing you, that is actually a privilege, because that thing is encouraging you to get out of it. If you were never lost, you would have never thought to find the right way. So if you feel you're sitting and you're not doing anything, or you're less than somebody, that's not true at all. That's not true. Everyone's life, everyone's journey is so different. And remember this, at the time of death, you're not going to take anything with you. What you're going to take is your knowledge, your perspective. You're going to be liberated or not. That's what really matters. So for you to be so hooked up upon I'm not doing anything, or I'm not enough, you are enough. You are. If you're constantly growing, if you're constantly putting in the work, but you still feel no, that other people's success is way too easy for them, and maybe I'm not deserving, or maybe I don't feel like I'm worth it, that's not true at all. God put us in this world so we can have everything. We are a part of this world, and God wouldn't put all these things in this world if He didn't want us to have it. So for you to questioning every single thing that goes wrong in your life, instead of focusing on the lessons, because everything, money, fame, success, it will wear down one day, either by some kind of accidents, troubles, or simply by just death. Like, these all things are not gonna last. What's gonna last is your knowledge, is your relationship with God, you knowing what kind of a relationship you are with God. That is what actually matters. You can blame yourself. You can say that you're the most like ugliest looking being. I'm really sorry, but you can say to yourself like you're the most ugliest being, like you're this and that. But that's not true at all. This body you have is not actually you, and your past doesn't decide your worth. If you want to do something, you can do it. If it's meant for you, it will happen. If it's not meant for you, God wants something more greater for you. God wants you to be more happier. So if things don't work out, stop feeling like, oh, I'm like worthless, or like I'm this and that. Everything doesn't need to be that hard. Everything doesn't need to be that difficult. Make yourself so detached from the outcomes that you can just sit alone and you can still feel happy that I'm already complete. I'm the creation of God itself. I don't need anything to complete me. These all external things, they don't define me. They don't really define me. So I'm already complete. And even if you're like sitting alone with nothing to do, you don't feel like you have to constantly work in order to feel validated. No, you're already complete. You choose to work for the welfare of people, but you don't work to make yourself feel completed. You're already complete. So I guess, yeah, that's the message I have for you guys. And I was just really called out to say this. I don't know, I just felt like I need to like on my camera and just start speaking my mind, because I have been through it, and even though I might say it, it's also hard for me to believe it on some days. But I still force myself. Be strenuous with yourself about what kind of thoughts you let in, whether your mind is controlling you or not, because that's what's ruining your happiness. That's what's ruining your peace, your joy, your completeness. Your mind will tell you like 100 different reasons that why you're like this, why you're not that, but that's not true at all. That's not true. If you fail in something, that doesn't mean the end of the world. That doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean you're worthless just because you fail in something. Maybe that's not even your thing. Maybe God wants you to realize that that's not who you are, or that's like greater things are also meant for you if you fail. So yeah, I was just really called out to say this, and I still hope that this reaches the right audience, or like whoever is like in a position who like is really needed to hear this. So yeah.